Hello everyone, and welcome back to WolfQuest. And I don't think, nope, we have to eat more before we can regurgitate. Can we move these guys back in the den? Uh-oh, there we go. Wasn't letting me move for a minute. I think I must have been in the middle of doing another emote. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started today. Now, I did want to check, oh my goodness, 5F's already at 54% health. That's not looking good, although we did just sleep the night. Now, this is what I was afraid of. We do have to make a brief excursion to mark some territory here. Now, I'm hopeful it won't take too long, but I think we are going to go ahead and actually bring Hope with us because we're going to want to hunt if we can. I don't know if we can find... Yeah, I don't know if we'll find mule deer along the way, or not mule deer, elk, but he is at 60% food, so I don't want to push our luck for too long without, oh, 7F. It's time to go back in the den. All right. I don't want to push our luck for too long without him eating, because that was an issue that we had as well. Oh, no, are you kidding me? I hit the wrong emote. No, I want to whine. I want to get Hope's attention. That's what I want to do. And I want you guys to go back. Hope, I want you to come with me, is what I'm trying to do here. There we go. All right, the puppies are going back in the den. Hope is coming with me. Let's get some water to drink, and then we'll see if we can find some elk very quickly here so that we can get some food before we leave to go far to mark territory. You know, this might be a very bad idea, but I think it's a bad idea we can back out of. But there is a beaver trail on the other side of this hill. And I don't think Maple would be very good at hunting beavers on her own, but if we just, okay, what direction? The wind is blowing the other way, right? I think so. Is it? Oh, it's kind of blowing straight downwind. Okay, this might not work too well, but I think we're gonna try. Oops. Now, let's see if we can get this beaver when it pops up the hill at us. If Hope helps us, then we might be able to do it, and I mostly want him here so that he can eat. Mabel can find more food more easily on her own, but Hope isn't going to catch a whole lot if he's just by the den. So this is why I'm doing this, and then we can send him home. The earlier we can do that, the better. Alright, if we get a good bite, the problem is beavers can be a little bit strong on accurates. We have to be cautious, and we have to break free right away. We also were further back from the trail than I was hoping we would be, alright? I'm less familiar with exactly where this goes, but we are going to go ahead and rush. There we go. Let's see if Hope can get in. Alright, we're going to back off so that we don't get attacked. Alright, let's try and get a bite before it runs away. This might be doable. We're going to let Hope do a lot of the biting if we can. Oh, no. No, you don't. No, you don't. Alright, with both of them biting, it'll probably be okay. No. Nope, maybe it won't. Hope, hurry. Please help us finish. Okay, good, it's dead. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We took some damage, but if Hope eats that, that should fill him up most of the way, right? We'll let him have as much of that carcass as he wants. So this might be doable. I've been very scared of the beaver hunting ever since Mabel got kind of badly bitten by one. We did try it out at one point. Okay, he's finished the carcass. How much did that fill him up? 99%. If we're not able to find easy food, then that should be just fine. So let's have Hope go back home to the pups. You good? Yep, he'll go back, and we can finish marking the rest of the territory on our own. That won't give the companionship effect to 5F, I'm afraid, but it'll still be better to have him there so that the affinity doesn't drain like no one's business. And I think... Is it water time again? Oh, it's still a little too soon for water time, I think. Whoa, that's a cougar. Oh, we don't want to mess with that. All right, we're moving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this text. I'm going to circle back here, and I'm going to leave these ones that are at 48, 38, and 49, because they are quite on the fringe of the territory. Also, likewise, these ones we're just going to ignore, because those don't need to be in our territory. We kind of misplaced where it needed to be, which is a little unfortunate, because that meant we wasted time on actually really buffing stuff up. There's always that little delay, because when you first place a scent post, if you don't howl it all the way up, which I usually get it to about 80%, but placing the scent post the first time doesn't necessarily buff it to 100, so you have to do that manually. in the name of saving a little bit of time, I don't usually get it all the way to 100. I usually get it up to 80 or so, and that's usually enough to deter stranger wolves. So I think it'll be fine to leave this a little bit. We might have to get up and do some marking at night, but I think it'll be okay. And I think as long as we find a little bit more food and get back to the pups. Oh, good. I think, was that enough to boost our hunger? I didn't totally see. But as long as we find enough food and get back to the pups here, I think we'll be all right for a little bit longer. Oh, that's another cougar. Why are you here? You better not be thinking of going towards my den. I think it's leaving, but oh my goodness. I thought I heard some funky music and I was like, what's going on with this? And it seems like there may have been a cougar lingering around. Now, we've got quite a lot of, well, maybe not quite a lot of food, but we've got enough that I think will heal up our injuries after sleeping. And we've got enough to feed the pups, I'm pretty sure, as well. So I'm going to come back and we're going to hang out here for a little while and spend some time with the puppies. Hopefully that will help, hopefully that'll help 5F feel a little bit better. But I really don't know what to expect of this. I think we've just gotta sit and wait and hope that things get better. For some reason, Hope has decided to go into the den, and I don't really know why. He's decided he wants his own den time, I guess. Is there a puppy in there? Oh, I guess 5M went in, so probably Hope went in to keep an eye on him. I don't know, does it let you crawl in there when your mate is in there? Out of curiosity. It sure does. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I guess oh, you can only go to the entrance. I see. That makes sense. Okay, that's kind of a neat little detail. Now, I was in the middle of trying to collect these guys and bring them a little bit closer to the den. They're pretty tired, so I think they will, will come over. Oh, I think you said if you play bow by a puppy that's by the den, a lot of the time they'll come over, right? Some of the others will. Oh, this one is. 5F is the one we're trying to get to be closer. I just don't like them being this far out in the grass. Like, I know they're not that far away, but this is accurate mode. It would be very easy for a cougar to run in and yoink a puppy and leave. Oh, is 5F going in the den? Oh, I kind of don't want that. I might call everybody out of the den if she does, because we want it. Yeah, she sure did. We want to make sure we get that companionship effect, and I do want to be more mindful of the affinity this time around, because I think that was something that was a little bit of a problem. So let's call everybody out of the den. We'll see if we can hang out right here in front of it. By the affinity, I mean the flea load. Once that starts to go up, your affinity is less effective. that little blue triangle will rise. And the pups will leave the den sooner rather than later, so we want to be kind of mindful of that as well. Okay, I'm smelling a few scents that I don't really like, so I think we're going to woof the puppies back in the den. I don't know if the predators have found this place yet, but that's I think a fox, is it? But there is a cougar scent over that way. I saw a bear scent from across the lake. I'm a little bit anxious about what's happening here. I don't know if that means anything or not. Oh, good, and we can drink water again. I just want to take a quick sweep around the den. This is just a fox, so that's probably fine. Just want to take a quick look around just to make sure that nothing's lurking, and then we probably will need to sleep soon because as much as it's been good to hang out and spend time with the pups, and as much as I'm hoping that'll help 5F, I am a little bit worried that if Maple runs out of stamina, any fight we get into is going to be that much harder, so we'll probably sleep until the night. And I did notice earlier, too, that Hope actually fed the puppies, so he's not as full on food as he was. We'll probably have to go hunting with him again, and maybe we'll just run over and snag another beaver. But we probably will want to make sure that we do that so that he doesn't run out of food either. I'm not seeing anything scary. Okay, I think we're fine. There's a hare over here somewhere, though. If we find that, that would not be bad. Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and snag this guy on the way in. That's just a stump. I was like, it almost looked like it was moving when we were running, and I was like, huh? But I think we're fine. We've got enough food now that I think we'll be able to sleep the night without it hopefully spiraling into another chain of catastrophe. Alright, it's nighttime. Oh, unfortunately 5F is not looking so good. But let's move the puppies in the den. We're gonna do a sweep of the area. I don't see anything that way. I don't think. It's harder to spot things at night. Yes, Hope, I love you too. Is this a cougar? Is that a cougar? No, I think that's just a log. It was very cougar colored. All right. Well, we are going to go ahead and get another drink. Make sure that we're making the most of the food that we're able to get from that, so that we don't lose food as quickly. But fortunately, we have healed up from that beaver hunt too. Now Hope is down to 63. We're definitely going to have to hunt with him again. We might have to hunt with him multiple times. But I think we're going to call the pups out. We're going to rest with them here for a bit now that Maple's no longer super low on stamina. And I just hope that'll be enough to help 5F. Goodness, 6F keeps wandering. I'm always bringing her back to the den. She seems to be a bit of an adventurous one, and I think that makes Maple a little bit, and 7F too. Both of them seem to be kind of wanderers, and I think that does make Maple kind of anxious. But let's... Forum is, I guess, going back in the den. Some of them want to sleep. Some of them want to play. Maple's just a little bit worried that the predators will find this den, because it has been a bit since we've had... Well, I mean, we haven't had one yet, this litter. So, and then as far as the territory... Oh... Alright, I think we do need to woof the pups in the den for real this time, because... as much as I hate leaving 5F when she's on 11% health, we do have a territory hex that's dropping down to 16, and I think if we lose a hex, it's going to be really hard to regain, so we're going to make a really quick emergency run, just zip right back up there, maybe circle down that way, and then zip right back. This one's still at 49, so I think it'll be okay. Oh, there's coyotes. Were you thinking you were going to come near my den? You're not. Maybe it was a good thing we left about the time that we did, because this is a little too close for my liking. Hello? Oh, Hope has come with us. I wonder if he wants to try to do a hunt? Well, we won't be gone very long, so if we find one, then if we find a herd, then I think that might not be a bad idea, but we'll see, I guess. Oh, there is a lot of elk herd scent here. The Gentian herd. Alright, Gentian, I'm probably saying that wrong. There's the herd. If they start running and we're able to find a weak elk, this probably would be a good time to hunt, and then we can get some more food from the carcass in the morning if possible. I just want to make sure Hope doesn't run out of food, and this is... We're getting back to the constant juggling act that is accurate. Because I really would rather be back spending time with the puppies, but I think it's important enough that we do these things, because any territory we lose is going to be very difficult to recover, and Hope's hunger is starting to get a little low, and if he gets too low on hunger, he will eventually take damage. So we don't want that. Oh, he's gone right in for the attack. Is this... Hope, are you sure about this? She didn't look like she was going to turn around. I think Maple's going to hang back. I think Hope is a little bit quicker to rush in, I think, than Branch was. And I'm not sure that's necessary. Oh, she's turned around. Okay. I'm not sure that's necessarily the best of things. All right, let's see if we can get her to turn again. We run in, and then veer. Whoop, we got out of the way. Hope got a bite. Hope got a bite. When he... All right. We want to be careful. Oh, I want to try and get a bite. All right, now we let go because we don't want to get kicked. So she is pretty low. We're going to let Hope do a lot of this. Oh, because Maple also doesn't have as much stamina. Ouch. Ouch. That was bad. That was not great. She is pretty low. We just got to watch that Maple doesn't get smacked when she turns like that. All right, Hope's pretty quick to rush in. Oh, she has turned again. All right, can we get a bite? We did get a bite. If I hold on a little bit longer, okay, she is down technically. There we go. All right, that wasn't too bad. Let's eat, let's mark the carcass, and then let's move butt on marking territory. Uh-oh, I smell stranger wolves from Crevice Lake. That's not what you want to smell when you're marking a territory hex that's gone down. I'm also very worried about 5F as we trip over Hope. Because she was down to 7% when last I looked, and oh, there's a hair there. It's the one time I don't think we actually need to worry about that, because we are, we already have a meat chunk from the carcass, But we're just gonna run right down there. Oh, 6%. I gotta be real, you guys. This isn't looking good. Alright, we are just about back to the den. Unfortunately, 5F is on 4 health right now, so it's not impossible for her to recover, but it certainly doesn't seem likely. If she does, she's gonna be one lucky pup. And here we go. Let's make sure we do want to feed these guys. It looks like, well, I don't know if it's quite dawn yet, but we want to be really careful here. Make sure we keep these guys very full on food. Make sure that we eat that meat chunk. Unfortunately, all of this is happening right at the start of the game, and that's generally not ideal because it means our territory isn't as secure as it would be. It means there's more things that it's likely for Maple to have to go and do, and that's going to make it, oh, there goes 6F again. That's going to make it a lot more likely that, oh, really? Oh my goodness. At 2% health, oh my gosh. I am not sure we've had that close of a call before. Well, that's some hopeful news for sure. Oh my goodness. Well, now I think Maple really would play with these guys and sleep, because now they're gonna need to regain their health. Well, at least 5F is. Oh my goodness, she is one lucky pup. Holy cow. All right. I think once the babies have eaten, Maple is gonna woof them back in the den. Oh my goodness. I honestly am amazed. I thought we were gonna lose a pup there. But I think, how's everybody doing on food? You know what? That's close enough. We're going to move him back in the den, because the thing is, and once again, there's the sunrise. You know, for as unlucky as Dawn last litter ended up being, it does seem that the sunrise often does bring with it a more hopeful dawn. But let's go ahead and we'll get a drink of water here, and then Maple is gonna rest. We're gonna get some more food tomorrow, and we're kind of just gonna hang out for a bit. We do have to go down and mark some of this territory, and we just all in all need to get a better routine for it. But I think we mostly want to focus on making sure the pups have oh, well, maybe we're not out of the woods just yet. Alright, oh my goodness, a storm is blowing in. We're gonna woof the pups in the den, because I don't know if something is coming for them not yet or not. We're gonna just be extra cautious like that. I think this is about the time that stuff could start to show up. The puppies are almost up to 8 pounds. Also, I don't think we do have a runt. But yeah, the reason I wanted to sleep right away is so that 5F would regain some health, because as unfortunate as it is, even though she recovered with 2%, if a bear or cougar had run in and grabbed her, that wouldn't have mattered all that much. Now, with that said, we still do have our carcass. All right, I'm going to call Hope. I'm going to have him come with us here. Now, we do need to be cautious of the affinity, but I do want to make sure he gets to eat and have enough food, because we can get it more easily when we're marking territory. And mark territory we do need to do just a little bit, because we've got, it's opposite corners of the territory, wouldn't you know, but we've got some marking that we need to do, and I think we need to do that sooner rather than later, so that we don't have stranger wolves eating away at our claim. Okay, we just about made it back to the carcass. Now I'm hoping that we're not going to find something is chomping on it, because that wouldn't be good, and we have a limited ability to deal with that. But once we have Hope eat, we'll probably have him go back to the den while Maple runs down to the south to reinforce some territory. Well, actually, maybe we'll have him run back to the den while Maple will reinforce his territory up here, because that seems to be the problem. All right, we might have a fox on it, but I don't think we've got anything larger. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's just a fox. Okay. Oh, and some coyotes. Hope, why don't you eat? And then, can you leave, little fox? Sorry, I don't want to totally run you off, but we need this food, and we need to make sure that our pups have enough to eat. Okay, we've managed to reinforce this area. There's still a den over here. Now, the 57 I'm going to leave, but I want to swing down and check on that 58 and 40. That worries me, because that's a beeline straight to the den. There could be stranger wolves there, but I did send Hope back because I wanted to make sure that we wouldn't we wouldn't have the puppies completely unattended while we're out here, because the affinity is dropping. We didn't get to raise it as much as I was hoping before we left. I kind of just wanted to get a move on. We're gonna actually stop here and get a drink of water just to kind of boost up stamina, boost up food, and then we'll keep that meat chunk on us for when we get back to the pups. But we're gonna finish that up as quickly as we can here. I guess we could, while we're here, swing over to this one. It's not that far. But, yeah, we're just gonna make our way down there, and hopefully it will not take us too long to do all this. Okay, we've claimed the further one, and I am sniffing around just to see. Oh, I guess we have the plastic cooler over here, too. I'm not sure Maple really has the chance to afford to be able to do this. We're actually looking for a hare right now, because we did eat our meat chunk. And, oh boy, not the affinity, the energy levels are really, really low right now. But as long as we can get back across the creek and back to the pups, then I think we'll be alright, and then we'll sleep a little bit. We're gonna once again hang out with the puppies, but I think we'll also probably wrap this up here, because we want to make sure... Are we able to boost right now? We are, okay. This is such a helpful tip. Thank you guys for letting me know. I'm sorry that I only heard it after it was already too late, but this might save our butts this time. Now, I think we're in the hex. I'm just kind of rearranging my scent posts to make more sense and to be more reasonable, I guess. Oh, there is the den here. Oh, we're on the other side of McBride. This is going to be kind of frustrating, possibly. So we're actually going to want to put this scent post probably over here. Well, no, probably over here, actually, because this is going to be towards the tail end of the lake. Yeah, the one thing about living near McBride is you have this big chasm, effectively, in the middle of your territory. That makes it really hard to go where you want to go, do what you want to do without having to swim across the entire gosh darn lake. But I think we put it over here. That shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Yeah, we put it right down. Nope, that's not the right hex. This is the right hex. Now, I don't want to just throw ourselves down here either, because I think we might take some damage. Well, no, it's going to be quicker to run around the lake than it is to swim across it, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we made it back to the 10. Goodness, we're tired. We do have a hare carcass, and we do have more than enough to feed the puppies, I think. So that's a relief at least. And Hope, I don't think he's at 100%. He's actually fed them already, so we're not going to have to feed him too much tonight. You're just a hare, okay. Might catch that hare and stockpile a few of them for eating in the night, because we do want to make sure we have the chance to, we do want to make sure we have the chance to spend some time with the puppies, because 8F is now sick as well. Okay, where is that hare? Yes, you're gonna be snack. There we go. We're gonna bring back some midnight snacks here, but unfortunately, I do think this is where we're gonna have to go ahead and wrap up the episode, because it is getting to be about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay. Over and out.